Today we're talking about why privacy is so important. And this is something I've struggled with in the past, and now I'm kind of just making my life a little bit more private. But for the most part, we have so many things now, like social media. We got everything that we can share stories with and just be on, like Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. We can pretty much put our life and broadcast our life out there into the world. A lot of those things aren't necessary these days, and a lot of people put things out there that they don't really need to. And for the most part, when you have dreams and goals that you want to reach, I feel that putting them out there for everybody to see and everybody to know, sometimes that's kind of bad for you, because people put you down when you're in those positions and you want to share your journey or you want to share your dreams and your aspirations with them. And that's why I feel like keeping a private life is better. It was a word I was looking at recently, and it was about just living a private life and a peaceful life, and not being so concerned about the outside things and what everybody else is doing and how that affects you. I think that keeping most things private and keeping your life private can just, I feel like you have so much more control over the things and outside things trying to get in, and even the negative stuff, like really just outside negative things trying to get into your life. I remember being in college, and I was, for the most part, when I was in university, I was in a position where I had more eyes on me, and I had got my phone hacked. I had got my socials hacked. They were reading my text messages. I couldn't do anything. It felt pretty bad. Like I allowed somebody to just take control of something online. Like, I don't even know how they got access to the information, but if you're posting a lot of stuff online, and if you're making everything kind of like open about your life on socials, it could be even worse for you. I remember at the time, like, I pretty much had a private life. I only focused on track and field and doing the things that I needed to do to succeed in school. And I always try to kind of give people a glimpse of my life, but at the same time, I was just kind of a private person. Like, I was never really too big on showing everybody every single detail about my life. And I feel like you shouldn't be, and I feel like you shouldn't be that way all the time. It's just like putting everything out there, and just because even when it comes to relationships and things that you want to keep private, if you want to show them off, you don't have to put it online, because you're inviting so much negative energy and negative people into your life. When I got hacked and everything, all my information was in somebody else's hands back when I was in university, I felt so violated. I didn't even know what I had to do. I was trying to get another phone. Like, I was trying to change my number. There was really nothing I could do at the moment. And this happened a couple of times, and this moment kind of just made me into a more private person in the future, because I was like, if I were to post more stuff online, if I were to have so much more of my personal life online, like, everything would be out there for this one person to see. And that's what I don't want to happen to you, because you don't know who's watching. That's either your friend or not your friend, that is just plotting on you and waiting for an opportunity to shed negative light onto your life. I think my travels are starting to come to an end, primarily because finances. Like, I don't really want to blow through more money on traveling, but I do want to spend another month to myself, and just to regather myself. Just thinking about going back home and going back is just, it's like kind of heavy on my mind, because I don't really know what decision to make yet. But I think it's important to, in these moments, to really just trust God and trust His guidance, to be honest. Like, that's really what I've been doing, is just focusing on my relationship with God and letting Him direct me and lead me in the way that I'm supposed to go. I think it's important to embrace the unknown, because I believe that good things will come from that. At the same time, of course, you'll have bad things that happen, but for the most part, good things can come from just being in the unknown and embracing it. And the unknown is kind of beautiful at times, like when you don't know what your next destination is. I think that's a good thing.